This week for my lifts, I didn't do as much strength per se as my previous week. I did 5x5s on a majority of all my lifts, and I think that really gassed me in terms of the amount of volume I could lift. So this week I really toned it down in terms of the high volume and high weight training. So really going back to basics, and I mean, you can see here on my second set of my squats, I only went up the 25 plates, and normally I'll just jump in increments of 45s, and then gauge once I get to either uh, 2 plates. Just really focusing on my form nowadays, and I really want to try to perfect my form and make sure I get the depth that I really want in my squats, while still being somewhat flexible. Incorporating a lot more flexibility type of things, and uh, really want to make sure my legs are under me and I have the longevity that I'm aspiring to be, or aspiring to have in my routine. This week I actually ran. I think there was only one day that I didn't run this week, and I think I'm not too sure if that tired me out per se. Normally the first 5 minutes of each of my runs, it I always regret always I always have feelings of regret in the first 5 minutes of my run. I always think about, maybe not today's not a good day to run, or do I really have to run today? And like a lot of those type of things race through my mind at the beginning of each run, for some reason. And when I first started, those feelings and those thoughts were very prominent, and nowadays it's not as prominent, but the feelings still come regardless of the consistency of my running, which you can't always have a 100% day. I always think about it as always think about the consistency of working out or running, because I believe that consistency will be the biggest benefactor in progress. You go through all these reps, and you go through all these motions just to perfect your form, or you perfect the weight that you're moving. I think that's a very important factor to connect when you're thinking about being consistent, regardless of how much effort you put in throughout the day. I mean, I started working out it would be 2 times a week, and I had feelings and thoughts that that was already too much. And it only felt like it was too much at that point in time because that was my that was my gauge, or that was my leveling, my zero, if you will. I started out with a very started out with very sedentary life, and introducing gym 2 days a week really shifted my sedentary life into a more moderate type of movement. It wasn't until a few years later of weight training where I incorporated cardio into into my workout routine. And uh, I didn't really I wouldn't say I loved running at first. I see it as a supplement to a lot of the things that will help me out, whether it be improving my endurance in weight training, whether it be improving my endurance while I'm playing tennis or basketball, or even trying any new sports. I really see running as a supplement to longevity in either sports or even in your overall health. I mean, I started running without any worry about the speed of what I ran, and really focused on increasing the my heart rate, and getting my body accustomed to that high heart rate that my sedentary life did not ever accomplish. And I really think that focusing and learning about how running, how any physical activity boosts your in the inside of your body, and also boosts your mental capacity. I think there's a lot to be said on the benefits of that, and uh, it's kind of what keeps me going all the time. And looking back now, I see how far I really come from 2013 me. And while I was going through the process, I never thought I would see myself to get to this point. So it's a very humbling experience to experience the journey that you set for yourself. And I encourage everyone that I meet in my life to find something that will better yourself. Do something that you love, and uh, this whole journey is what I live for. And it's so empowering to take something that is in your control, and controlling your own destiny, if you will. And I'm really excited about where this journey will take me. And I think the the journey aspect is something that I will always touch on in this video series, because the journey is the most fun part. It To experience all these mental struggles and mental accomplishments. I mean, once you get to the destination, I mean, like once you get to the destination, you sort of feel kind of empty inside, because you work so hard in your journey to get to that point, and once you get to your destination, all of a sudden you're looking for the next place to go, because you want to keep continually improving yourself. And I think that's the most beautiful thing about this whole video series. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.